We're here to talk about agency in relation to education.
The emphasis placed on the importance of higher education under emerging beliefs of universalism, equality of opportunity and meritocracy from the 1950s onwards underpinned the expansion of the accessibility of tertiary education in Australia. The idea of social democracy was also a fundamental aspect of this expansion. This idea is something which is visibly reflected in the actions of students in universities today. The students exercise their agency as individuals to engage with or protest against political and societal issues, which reinforce inequality. A contemporary example of this use of agency can be seen in the Hands Off Our Education protests, which occurred in late March 2014, in addition to widespread and highly vocal opposition to the Abbott government's proposed educational reforms.
These protests aim to not necessarily change education itself, but to change the way people, and in particular politicians, thought about education. The idea that education is a right, not a commodity, is an interesting concept that can possibly relate back to the differing socio-economic backgrounds of students. Naturally, those from families of lower incomes will be more worried and therefore more likely to protest than students whose parents earn a high wage. By exercising their agency, these students aim to decrease the division of class within the education environment and possibly change what they see to be an issue in the society of Australia. Therefore, it can be seen that the use of agency within the structures of education can be used to potentially obtain not only change within the university setting, but also within the broader Australian society, and that differences in class can potentially lead to agency being used in different ways.